Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
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 water slides are all suffering. Ah. How's it going, everybody? How are you this fine Tuesday evening / Wednesday morning? Wherever you are. Lads, congrats on being first. Eclerx, hello. Shadowbug, hello. It's been a while since I last saw you. Shadowbug, how are you? I'm doing great. I was like super productive today. Very proud of myself. I feel like right before I need to go somewhere, I'm like, yeah, time to get all the stuff done. Otherwise, like, I try to add pressure to myself by like setting up all these like deadlines and whatever, goal dates, and they never really happen. But whenever I'm about to leave to go somewhere, like even if just to visit friends for a weekend, I will like deep clean right before I leave for some reason. And I will get a lot of stuff done. So I guess this means I gotta go visit friends more often. Oh. All right. How are y'all? I feel like I ate a lot for dinner, but somehow I feel hungry again. This cannot be right. But yes, also, thank you for the follow earlier. I was gonna say, like, thank you for the lyric, but thank you for believing in me that my content is going to be interesting, I guess. Feel free to just dip if it's not. Thank you for the follow. I hope it is interesting to you. Why don't we just hop right into it? Because I will not be streaming on Thursday. Normally I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, but this Thursday, well, tomorrow I'm going to going on a girls trip. So I will not be here on Thursday. Oh my god. I just washed my hair so it's nice and moist. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of like damp around the back of my neck. I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling at all. Okay. I want to show off the hat I made. But I don't know how many of you guys care about the hat I made. Basically, I saw on YouTube there was like a tutorial on how to take apart, Walmart placemats and turn them into a hat. So my hat is made out of 2 placemats, and the tutorial I followed was like 5 placemats, and it was like a massive hat. And I was like, oh, I kind of really want a hat that big, but at the same time, like, the lady who made the tutorial has like very voluminous hair, so it looks good on her head. But like the hat I made was just 2 placemats, is already like quite big. I'll show you. I guess like her hat itself is big. Like, look at how big my hat is. Also, it's not flat. I must have fucked up the sewing at some point to make it not flat, but I mean it works. Kind of looks like sombrero. This part is quite small. A sun hat, yeah. So I kind of wear it like with like a little bit up and the rest of it down. Oh my god, I feel so cool in this hat because it's red. But yeah, this is a I still have a placemat actually. It's a Walmart placemat. You just buy these like placemats and you rip it apart. Let me show you actually. I'm gonna bring the placemat. So it starts like this, like a regular placemat, and then you just like rip over the threads and re-sew these in a hat shape, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. You kind of rip it until it's this big, and then you shape it while you sew to make it into a hat shape. So yeah, I still have another placemat. So if I come home from my vacation and I was like, my hat's not big enough, I can always add it to this hat. But yeah, it's a pretty big hat. I showed it to my bestie and she's like, no, don't make it any bigger. It's gonna fly away. As soon as the wind hits it, it's gonna go off. So yeah, but I'm really proud of myself that I made this hat. The state came to your plant. They watch you test samples. You're sweating. Yo, that's always stressful when the inspectors show up. Also, Resonates, welcome in. How's it going? Didn't know tiny fat cats can make cute hats? Huh? Excuse you. I'm not a cat. Or tiny. I am fat. Showjat, hello! A Lady D hat? Yeah! I don't know. Lady D from... Is her hat red? I know she wears a giant hat. But yeah, it's a giant hat. I feel so cool in this because it's a red hat. It's a giant red hat. But welcome in, Show Jackson Resonate. And then second of all, Resonate, you are not Dr. Seuss. Stop rhyming. Going to the Kentucky Derby. Yo, I want to wear like really strange hats. Have you seen those like there's this like person who makes hats and their hat got into a music video, but it's like a weird boat hat. It's like very low, but the brim is huge. It's like it's so big, but like the hat itself, like the hat box part is very small and it's very just like boxy. Oh my god, I want that hat. Anyways, I want to be a hat girl. I want to be one of those people who just wear hats all the time and they like look super cool and stuff, like so jazzy. Except like the what I need to work on is the fact that like I have to wear my hair down in order to wear hats, and that means I can't remove the hat because the hat will squish my hair, right? Anyways, I don't know how to keep the hats on my head because they always kind of fly off, and I have to wear them in a way that I can like kind of wear it indoors as well, like just never take my hat off because I will have hat hair, and I need to like get used to having my hair down, which is tricky because I've had my hair up all my life, like just in a bun or a ponytail. But yeah, Fizz, welcome back, hello again. I made it myself. Yeah, it's not red, but it's a sun hat. Yeah, because these are just like Walmart placemats, I might go back and buy a different color and make another hat. Although sun hats, I've seen black ones, but I really want like a straw colored one or maybe like a white one. I don't know. But I do want another hat. Like honestly, when this hat was very small, it was also super cute. So I kind of want a red like wool hat as well. But yeah. Oh shit, you rhymed. Am I cosplaying as Carmen Sandiego? That would be so cool. I want to be that cool. I must admit, I must confess, I am nowhere near that cool. I want to be cool. No. You're way too young to wear a red hat. That's a grandma thing? No. There are lots of cool people who wear red hats, right? Like gigantic red hats. Why not pin the hat to my head? Okay, here's the thing. When people wear hat pins, like of the old timiness, and they pin the hat to their hair, they wear their hair very low. And it's a special, like it's not a special hat, but the hat shapes are different. So it will allow for the hair in the back or somewhere. So Asian moms, yeah, I will have to make it like the Asian visor thing so I can have my hat on top. That's actually, you know what? Like for a really long time, also welcome in Neon. For a really long time, I wore visors a lot. well, mostly when I play tennis, because my hair, it's just a bun on the direct top of my head, and I needed like a space on the top for my hair. But yeah. I'm just saying, you wear anything with confidence, you're cool AF. You used to wear jean vests with fleece liner, you thought you were cool, and it made you cool. True say. True say. I just gotta rock it. I just gotta like put together like really like amazing outfits and be cool. I'm so Asian. Yeah, I saw, I was Googling sun hats, and I saw these like giant Asian visor sun hats. essentially it's like this hat, but this section is missing for some reason. I don't know why the Asian hats are always visors. There's always a section missing, but I was like, yeah, I want it so I can put my hair through that. But the thing is, Asian women don't normally wear their hair up. They also wear their hair down, so I don't understand why it's always a visor. But I'm for it because I wear my hair up. So I might find a way to make an Asian visor sun hat. At that point, I think I'll just buy it. That's too much work. Not like that, but take a nail, pin the hat to your skull. I can also do that. Take a nail gun, you mean? Just go click. But yeah, I'm really proud of my hat. I'm really excited for my hat to be used. Been really, really productive. I wish I was kind of more productive. There are 2 more things I wanted to get done. Branded soda? Nah. It's not branded. Pepsi? Fuck no. Is this Pepsi? No, it's Canada Dry. Canadian. Canada. For reals, for reals. Whoa. Bring back the fizzy drink. What was it? Club soda. I like club soda and I put lemon juice in it. I'm a weirdo. When I don't have club soda, this is very weird, I drink tonic water. Because a bar, every time I go, I'm like, oh, do you have club soda? And if they don't, I'm like, I guess I'll drink tonic water. And this one time I was drinking tonic water and someone was like, oh, I didn't know you could just drink it. I was like, you can. And they were like, is it good? And I was like, no. And they're like, what? I was like, I need something fizzy without sugar, okay? Like, not just like the sugarness, but like I don't like tasting the sweetness. So usually I have like club soda or tonic and I ask for lemon in it. But yeah, you want ginger ale? Canada Dry, you haven't drank that since middle schooler. Drink the Canada Dry. You had a hair on your screen, then you grabbed it as just as you were about to grab it. Yo, let me just throw people off with this. I just washed my hair, so I'm like super shitty right now. There's so much hair. So much hair. I want to get a haircut. I want to have a cool haircut. My plan is to come back from vacation and go to the hairdresser and like show them the picture of the hairstyle I want and be like, can I have this haircut? Or if I can't, can you make me this cool? Don't worry about the fact that she knows how to do makeup and I don't know how to do makeup, but like make me cool, please. I'm going to Mexico. Supposedly it's safe. Barber botched your haircut last month. But you have short hair, right? Doesn't it grow out super fast when you have short hair? Lucky? I'm just hoping it's gonna be no cartel government warfare happening. I got some friends of friends who are stuck in Puerto. Don't remind her about her vacation. She'll remember to leave us again. Yeah. Every time you remind me, I will go on another vacation. How about that? Yo, your girl don't have that much cash, man. They're really expensive. Hey, give me a sec. I have so much hair. So much hair. Ugh, oh my god, every time I come back I'm like so staticky for some reason. I even like came back and touched the C stand to like stay ground myself, and I touched my mic and I still like shocked it. What the hell? Yeah, so my hair's now in a bun and is now keeping my hat and shit in place, because my hat, this is a special hat with a hole in the back. So that's where I pop my bun out of. Brush it? I don't brush my hair. No way. Me too, you're a guy, so much hair, you braid? You didn't braid it today. Mine's always just like in a bun. Or like not a bun, just like a loop. I don't brush my hair? No, I don't brush my hair. My hair is always like, it's pretty straight, so it doesn't tangle too much, and I always have it tied up anyway. So it's not loose and like tangly. But if I have to keep my hair down, then I will have to brush my hair. Lies? It's the truth. You're just jealous. But you have wavy hair. My hair is so straight, I make other Asians jealous. 3-stream streak! Thank you so much, Farrell! Also, welcome in. I forgot to say hi. Your hair goes to the sternum? That's long for a guy? Whoa. Sternum. Yeah, I think mine's around there too. My hair's really straight. Let me show you. Just after I wash it, and it's still damp too. A lot of people's hair get frizzy in the dampness. It's just like, it's so straight. Yeah, I kind of like I like tie my hair up as if I'm going to do a pony, but then I just loop it. Mine's loose curls. I'm kind of jealous. I know it probably gives you like a bit of a headache in terms of taming it and like getting the nice curls out, but I have no volume in my hair whatsoever. My hair's so flat, which is why I really don't like having it down, because it just looks so flat. It like plasters against my head and it's just like flat. Silver, hello! How's it going? Me? Shower? Can't believe you're not brushing your hair. It was just a lie. I definitely shower. I'm really clean and I smell really good. Not stinky at all. Your long hair is curly. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of people with volume. Silver, I will show you my hat. Look at what I made today. I mean, it took me 3 days? Yeah. Today's the third day. This section took so long. I like remade this section 3-4 times. Because it was like either too small or it didn't curve properly. But now it looks really nice. It looks professionally done. Yeah, like it's very forgiving. Like, but as you can see, it's not flat. I can't make, I didn't do it properly, so it's not flat. And the underside, the stitching looks really bad. because I couldn't figure out the tension issue. I don't know if you can see it. Like the thread is in weird little loops. So there's like heavy tension issue, and I don't know how to fix it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's on the underside, and it's like whatever. As long as it holds up for at least one vacation, I think it's worth it. I don't care if it took me 3 days to make. It's worth it. Yari, hello. Steam it to flatten. I don't really care. Like when I wear it, it's not super noticeable because like it kind of flops downwards, which is actually kind of perfect. Cat bathes, obviously she licks herself. What? No one noticed that? Yeah, like when I wear it, it looks really, really good. But I do have to keep my hair down for it. So we'll see how much I'll wear it because it will be hot and humid in Mexico, right? But I'll look so cool, you guys. I'll look so cool. People will think I bought it, right? All I did was I used for people who want to make them their own hats because you don't have to make them really big. I like when it first had like a tiny brim, it actually looked really cool too. I just used the placemats from Walmart. Just ripped up the thread and you just re-sew this. So I ripped it up to about here and then start shaping it. And then afterwards, it's just like, you just kind of rip this out and you just sew it onto the hat. Little bit by little bit by little bit. But yeah, it's very forgiving. Like even if you tear it up, because it's just plastic, right? This is just, it's plastic. Yeah. I think the thing I did that made it look kind of better than it is that I reused this thread. Normally people don't do this. I think this might have been what fucked me over with the tension issue. But I took this thread and I rewound it onto a spool. Not even a spool actually. I put it on like a little bottle of like skincare. I had nothing to put it around. Yeah, and then I reused the thread. So it's its own thread. The colors are obviously matched for that reason. But it took me a while because not only was I ripping this apart, but I was also wounding the thread. And I was winding this. But the bathing comments. I like how your brain went, what the fuck is up with this bathing comment? Harassment? No, just attempting to gaslight me into thinking I'm Philaday again? Huh? Huh? I don't understand that word. Philaday is cat? No cat. Not a cat. Latin words. I am not a cat, no matter which language you use. Alright. I've shown off the hat. Let's panel line while I chat. Gato new? But yeah, how are you guys doing? I know I like, oh my god, this thing settles so much. I know I just saw you guys last night. Anything new? You know what I gotta do still? I gotta like, you got a lot of snow? Yeah! Okay, I know you got a lot of snow and Slayton was posting on Discord about all the snow he had. Crazy. Crazy. Slayton's apparently just gone. Just buried in snow. Goodbye. We'll never see him again until, I guess until spring. Alright, we're gonna inspect my work from last night. I'm still pretty happy with everything, so I don't think I will redo. So this is done. The only things, actually, you know what? The gold parts. Where did I do something that was gold? Yeah, I might do this. I don't think it matters too much. Konbanwa, Katsuki-san. How are you? Just binging Digimon Time Strangers, watching Rick and Morty, lamenting your early 30s and a terrible job market. Yo, I think everybody is like having a rough time with the job market. That's all I hear about from like online, like on Twitter and stuff. And also Fia had a really rough time as well. She was talking about it. I don't have that problem because I am unemployed. I know it sounds weird. I work gigs. They're always gigs. All of them precarious fuck. What? Like okay-ish enough to come by. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less, and sometimes I wish I was working, you know. But the reason I'm traveling so much right now is that there's not a lot of work around this time. In the summer, there's sometimes more, but most of the time, I don't know, there's been not a lot, but there are still some. Like if I'm desperate for money, I can always pick up a gig or two. And I guess that's the benefit of gigs. Now that I'm seeing it, when everybody's having like job search anxiety, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna work a gig. I'm just gonna work a gig. It's not a lot of money, and I work like 3 days and it's done, but you know, at least I know there's always like something I can pick up. Not all the time though. Like in a month, I'll be like, oh, I wish I worked this many days, and I'll get like, if I'm really lucky, I'll get like 90% of those days filled, but most of the time it's like 40 to 60%. But yeah, like there's always like enough to eke by for me. You should quit and be a stay-at-home wife. Yo, let's go. Usual light thinking material for Tuesday, for every day light thinking. Just got back from work now, making dinner and baking more bread. Ooh, nice. What kind of bread? Just like regular sandwich bread? Is the music loud today? I'm noticing it a lot more today for some reason. Is there a website for gig jobs? Not really. There are some like Facebook groups. I don't know how it works in the States. You like essentially you'll have to find somebody and then start asking them, and then like that's how you get started, and then you'll figure out what the people in your city do usually for these jobs. I've worked it long enough that I'm in like private WhatsApp groups now, and that's how I usually get them, or I'm on like somebody's mailing list. So I just like answer the mailing list posts, like the calls, be like, oh, we want how like we want some people for this, who's available, and then usually I'll be like, yeah, I'm available, and if they take me, they'll take me. If they don't take me, then you know, I'll just answer the next one, you know. Okay. You want to be a stay-at-home wife, except you know, a single man. Your partner is an affectionate female orange cat who needs your hands to pet her. Well, you could be a stay-at-home wife if you were not a single man, I guess. Shift smart. Can you be my stay-at-home wife? You're tired, boss? No. Welcome in, bargain sale. I don't want to be a stay-at-home wife. I want to be like the eccentric aunt that travels around the world and shows up randomly. You have like no idea where she is at any given time. That's me. Aren't I already that? I realized earlier this year that I'm kind of like on my way, but I need to continue with it. Right now, it's just like been a couple months, you know, of like me living this lifestyle. But I need this to continue forever, for the rest of my life. You're owner of one, they're expensive to maintain but worth it. Eccentric aunts. What? Welcome in, Papa. You pick up gifts with Shift Smart, pays okay. Oh. Is that a US thing? Maybe somebody else could benefit from that information. Not me, because that is not where I am. They don't exist where I am. This is also done. An idea, there's 2 shoulder panels. Noah, hello, how's it going? That's why your parents divorced. They both wanted to be stay-at-home moms. Nice. Did they get their wish? After the divorce? Affectionate orange cats? No, stay-at-home wife? I see. How y'all doing? Going depressed? Yo, let's go. What's got you depressed, Noah? Did I not already paint this? I did. I think this is what Fuel was talking about when he said multiple layers. Because this one looks light. Wow, so glad I'm doing this right under, like, on top of paper towels. How is it just dripping like that? Cause your lesbian said you look feminine and she thinks that's attractive. Lesbian friend? There's nothing wrong with that. Shift Smart's a app, and yes, your parents are both stay-at-home moms now. You're 31 with 2 sets of younger siblings who don't know each other. Ooh, interesting. Depressed gang, rise. Actually, let's stay in bed today. No. Rise up. That's why you ain't going to work. Why I'm laughing? It's so funny that you don't want to be called attractive. Or you don't want to be called feminine. That's so funny. You're like, thank you for the compliment, but it's not the compliment you think it is. You did laundry today? That's enough. I did laundry. Well, I did the bedding, but I need to modify the bedding. Basically, I grab bed sheets from whatchamacallit and duvet covers from the thrift store because there's nicer stuff there than what you can get on the market. But they're all like random sizes. So I have to make them smaller to fit my bed. Feminine? No, thank you. You're a man. Hey, some girls and some guys enjoy a feminine man. Just because you're not your preference doesn't mean you're not somebody else's. I'm gonna get another paper towel just in case. Man, I need to figure out the static shock situation. Like, I'm shocking everything. Like, every time I go and get stuff, I static. Is it? Maybe it's not me walking away. Maybe it's actually... No, it has to be me walking away. Because when I mute my mic, I don't like, have a spark. But when I come back, I spark it. Ellie's handsome or something? Will she do? Or something will do. She has to stay feminine. That's the reason why you're looking like no beard Walter White, because you shave your head. Well, you just gotta try to look more masculine. I don't know. You're a femme dude and it's cool. It's your style. You like women, but you're femmy. You're okay with it. Although, to be honest, you have dudes hitting you up constantly, but no women. It's like you give off the wrong scent. I think it's the way you have to rock the vibes. It's not just how you look. Well, sorry, it's not your physical appearance, but also like how you dress and how you carry yourself. You know, the writer of Static Shock died on this day a decade or so ago. Huh? Nothing wrong with being feminine. You look fruity AF. At this point, you just own it. Yo, let's go. Do I have carpet? No, I don't have carpet. I have laminate, and I wear slippers. I don't know what's causing this. Welcome in, Genova. Compliments is good though. You know how hard it is to get complimented, especially since they felt comfy enough to tell you. Yeah. It's probably generated from walking. Maybe. I'm a power generator. Look for lesbian. You look very manly, huge beard, hairy, tall. Some women think you're gay because you don't go hitting on everyone all the time. I don't mind at all. Your clothes get staticky from the dryer. But I don't use the dryer. All my clothes are line dry only. Absolutely no dryer for my clothes. Excuse you. The dryer ruins it. Ruins everything. Even hot water. I don't actually use hot water to wash my stuff. Well, no, my linens I do. My clothes I do not. Gotta take care of them, you know? Even if it says it's okay, I will not use. Never. Never, never, ever. That's the best way to take care of your clothes. Like, no heat. Yoga pants? Maybe it's this pair of sweatpants. Like, maybe it doesn't have enough cotton content or something. Too much polyester. I hate polyester, man. Oh, that reminds me of the nice, like, velour, the velvety shirt that I got. You guys saw it from Japan that I was wearing the other day. Oh my god, that makes me so mad because it's so cute. But it is so hot to wear because it's freaking entirely polyester, just like a plastic bag, man. Ugh. Frustrates the crap out of me. Make them go back to default settings. Huh. You're dead? What? My week is going great. I was very productive today. I finished my hat. And I'm really happy with it. Well, I got to a point where I'm really happy with it, but if I come back thinking I need to make it bigger, I will. I still have more. Well, I have more materials and it's just like a generic Walmart placemat. So I can always go buy more placemats to make it bigger. Have you seen it? Have I shown you? Were you here when I was showing it off? Mexico Lindo? What does that mean?
His little legs aren't designed for distance.
Microplastic, polyester, crazy? Yeah. Don't mention Mexico. Whatever you do, too late. Too late. I will go to Mexico. You started playing CSGO 2 yesterday. I think the best decision ever. It means, excuse me, it means my beautiful Mexico. It is a really nice place. I hope it's not like too hot there. I don't deal well with the heat. Oh, I need water still. A little water jar. First time play, open a case and sold a skin for $350. Yo, let's go. The skins like market in that be like nuts. I will bring all the Canadian coal. Didn't have it the first time I went. Also, I had to get cash to give tips, right? For the resort. I'm bringing $30. Is that enough? I don't know. My friends are bringing more, so she's like, yeah, if you need more, you can just e-transfer me afterwards. I'll back you up. I was like, okay. I think that's enough for one person's tips. Because I'm not tipping for anybody else, right? Like, there's nobody else in my party that... Sorry, it's not like I'm traveling with family and you have to tip for, you know, other people within the family. We are each tipping for ourselves. How long will I be there? A few days, but here's the thing. I don't drink. Or rather, I do drink, but not enough for it to matter. So I will not be tipping the bar, folks. I do snack like crazy, so I will be tipping the snack bar, folks. Bring me all the snacks. I drink a little bit, maybe like a couple. It's more like I know that drinking for some reason makes you more sensitive to UV rays, so I would not be doing that. I like my skin. I don't want to get burned. You broke your brown panel liner because of the the little balls inside. This one doesn't have any. I'm shaking it like crazy and there's no sounds in here. You're banned from CS:GO and you never played it. Your account got hacked. Oh, jeez. How long will I be there? Let me count. I want to say like 3 full days and like a teeny. But here's the thing, I get there super late and I leave super late, but I have to check out like at a normal time. I don't know how that works. Tipping for housekeeping? Yeah, for housekeeping, the luggage folks, the drivers, like the transport drivers, and usually at the bar, right? You have $220 in unopened boxes that you never got, you can't sell. Aw, that sucks. Your white shirt is done? Oh, by the brown panel liner. Oh, that sucks. White shirts are so hard to maintain. I want to wear more white, but they're hard. Okay, I need to get some water to clean up things with. You refuse to drink by saying, I'm sorry, I like my suffering raw. You don't drink because alcohol is yucky. I drink sometimes, but most of the time I'm like, I don't need alcohol. Like, I think a lot of people drink alcohol to feel more relaxed, I guess. I don't need it. You drink because you love the taste of beer. Thankfully, there are really good non-alcoholic beers now, so you're only getting the flavor and not drunk. Oh, I see. I like really cutesy drinks. So actually when I go to like bars and stuff, I'm actually being like, I'm like, can you go light on the alcohol? I know I could just ask for a virgin drink at that point, but sometimes they don't have all the syrups and they just exist in liqueurs. But yeah, I'm always like, go light on the alcohol, please. Choco martini? I don't like martinis or chocolates. More like I like chocolate, but I'm extremely picky about chocolate. So I don't like chocolate flavored things. The only thing you can make yourself chill is painting or drawing or playing electric guitar. I'm thinking of bringing my iPad because I want to eventually get really good at like landscape painting really quickly on the iPad, so I can take it wherever I go and just like capture like beautiful sunsets and stuff. Like I really want to practice that, so I will bring that with me. That's my thing. It was your favorite too? You need the acetone to get the stain out? Oh, that sucks. Wait, acetone and not bleach? More cat claw? Yeah. Butter, welcome in. Welcome in. I changed some. I mean, I could go back. It just like the way it auto moves you. That's how it's set. Well, how I set it. You work at a job that drug tested and just got in the habit of being sober. You smoke cigars with your dad every now and then. That's your one vice. I like cigars too, but they're expensive and they make your clothes smell really bad. So I don't smoke cigars no more. Gingerbread? Oh, these are Cheez-Its, which I had for the first time after making this, and I realized I don't like Cheez-Its. You will be able to plow through several beers purely for the enjoyment of flavor. Alcohol was a downside. Corona non-alcoholic tastes identical to the regular stuff, and it's a third of the calories, so it's really nice. Oh, interesting. Do beers make you feel really full? I like having beers, and I like having like stouts, but they make me feel really full, so I don't drink them very often. You got shit-faced on dirty martinis when you were 15 because your step-grandmother was the only one who liked them, and she served them on her birthday. Your family is Cajun, so they slid them all to you, not realizing everyone else was also sliding you their martinis. Nice. Not doing well this week, we'll just lurk. Okay. Have a good one, bargain sale. I hope things will turn around and be better. Everybody send good vibes to bargain sale. The wet cheddar ones are delicious. The regular ones are ass. They're like okay. I realize I really do not like dry, crunchy things. Like crackers of any kind. I am so Asian. The food has to be soft and moist. I'm like an Asian grandma. You don't like Cheez-Its? You have a huge box of them in your closet? Yeah, I had some and was like, no, I don't like them. Peroxide and acetone removed bloodstains from it, so it should be good enough for the panel liner. Lacquer thinner, don't do shit. I see. Bloodstains are good if it's your blood. No, let me put it this way. Bloodstains are small splotches. You can remove it using the saliva of the person who bled. This is a theater trick, by the way. I'm not murdering nobody. But if you've bled on something and it's like small enough for you to spit on it, you should just spit on it and it will just, your saliva will break it down real easy. But it has to be the person who bled on it. Yeah. So my friends used to tell me that like the costume folks will chase down the actors who have bled on their costumes to make them spit on their costumes. Other than that, yeah, peroxide is pretty good as well. You don't feel really full off lagers, but heavy IPAs and stouts for sure. Mucho Vines bargain? Yeah. All the cares. Don't die, otherwise you'll be the only one gaslighting Cat at this point. Don't worry, Resonant. So many people are gaslighting me. Everybody's gaslighting me. I think it's everybody's favorite hobby or some shit to gaslight me. Don't worry, if you die, you'll haunt me in person. Nobody gaslights me. You're being ridiculous, Papa. You go away. All right, let me get some water for cleanup. Probably has to be. I don't know. Freaking Jang was saying that he keeps his water for the water slides on a little heater, like those little coffee warmer things. I don't think it's that serious, so I think it doesn't matter what temperature the water is, right? You know, I realized the static from me walking, or whatever it is that's causing the static, was probably what killed my webcam before. Because I do remember touching it, and then the webcam zapped out, and everybody was like freaking out because the mic also made a funny sound. Bye, Resident! Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. This is fine. A song called Gold Tear has been stuck in your head and keep appearing over and over again in your Instagram. I don't know what song that is. Sounds interesting. Is my internet better now? I think so. I hope so. It hasn't like been too strange, but I don't know what caused it in the first place. It's for new animations. Huh. I guess we'll see once I leave and come back if it like stays like this. You know, I suddenly really want to go to Costco. I don't know why. I think all of a sudden, in my head, I was like, I want some Christmas cookies. There ain't no Christmas cookies at this time of the year, man. The one I'm thinking of, you know, there's like a brand called Jules something something, and it's like these like, they look like waffles, but they're like super thin. Those waffle cookies. It's a blue and white brand. It starts like Jules something something something. I don't know. But I've all of a sudden started thinking about that. I'm thinking I can get that somewhere else. doesn't have, it's not like Christmassy. But I've only seen it at Costco during Christmas. I just really want like some kind of butter cookie right now. Oh, ads will start. I'm okay. Maybe no break. Oh yeah. I think I finished this yesterday too. Did. Henry, hello. How are these non-Bandai kits so far? That's a good question. Okay, have you built a SNAA kit before? SNAA, this brand? This is my second kit. And the first one was the GA one, and it was really good. It was so good, I was like, yo, I need another one right now. And this one, I don't want to say it's bad. This one isn't bad, but if this was my first SNAA kit, I would not be super enthusiastic about him. If that made any sense. Like, I would be like, oh yeah, this was like a pretty decent kit, but I wouldn't be like, yo, I need another one right now. Like, it wasn't like mind-blowingly good, if that makes any sense. You have not built the SNAA? The only non-Bandai kit you had was the Judge. I don't know what the Judge is. Any fitting issues? No fitting issues. So the problem with this kit that I didn't like was that some of the gates were very strangely shaped. So there was like a couple pieces that were kind of hard to tell if they were nubs or not. Or like I was supposed to cut them off. So one piece I did cut off by accident. And then after that, I had to like carefully inspect everything. And then another problem with it was that the manual had a lot of mistakes. Like it will label your runners wrong. You just kind of have to figure it out. It wasn't like too devastating because usually it's on like either a left leg or, you know, like an arm. So there's always the other one to go by. But yeah, like the manual had a lot of really bad labeling and strange diagrams. It was just like, doesn't make sense. And you kind of just have to like figure it out yourself. But fitting issues, like the kit itself, plastic is really good, cuts really well, cleans up really well. Just like strange gates and bad manuals, which makes it like not amazing, but still pretty good. A solid kit, I would say. Zero gravity Judge. Let me look it up. Oh look, Fua has it. Welcome in, Fua. Look cool. Also a giant axe. Many axes. Hope it was a Moonlight version, as an original had a lot of issues. Oh, Fua is a person to talk about kits with because I am building Fua's backlog, and Fua loves third parties. So Fua like knows a lot. He also has a store of third parties, and Do you have any Bandai? Some, I think, right? Also, Fua, I'm loving the panel liner. And Fia, hello! I'm like having such a great time with the panel liner. I love it. You should also give me a brown one. Or a red one. I think the red ones will look really good on the gold. But yeah, I've been using the gray on the gold. It's not showing super well. But after like 2 washes, it's pretty good. I really like it. Not much regular releases. I see. How are you doing, Fia? Fia, let me clean up and I'll show you the hat I made. It's done. You'll love it. You'll love it. And then if you have a sewing machine, I bet you'll want to make one too. If you don't have a sewing machine, you should... I think you might like having one. I don't know how like handy you are or how willing you are to make things. But yeah. You saw it? Okay. You really want to build more third parties? Like, oh, show us. Okay, I will. Like the MGK Castria, but you don't have the vibe with the aesthetics with a lot of them. They have like curved and overly pointy armor. I see. That's why I'm really drawn towards the third parties, because I love pointy ass shit. They need to look like they're trying way too hard. I really like that look. But yeah, Fua will tell you everything. Fua, I highly recommend Fua. This is my hat. Look how big the brim is. I'm so happy. I could make it bigger too. Use your mom's a few years ago, but it would never have worked right. You'll like watch some tutorials, because once you open the world of like sewing machines, you can make all sorts of weird ass shit. Like this hat. So, Fia, could you believe this used to be a placemat? Yo, I got this from... I saw a YouTube tutorial. And they're like, yeah, take these placemats from Walmart, rip them apart, and then make it into a hat. And I was like, bet. This portion took me like 5, 6 tries. I took it about 4 or 5 times. Like, this was so hard to make this curve, but once you make it past here, it's like smooth. Well, it's not flat, but it doesn't really matter when you wear it. But here, it's just easy. You just go. This part had tension issues. Like you can see, the thread is all bumpy. It's not great, but it's for myself, and I don't really care. It's gonna hold. It looks like it's not super noticeable because it's on the underside, and there's so many layers of sewing that it's gonna stay put. But yeah, really excited to wear it for Mexico. It looks very good, right? Do you want the tutorial? Oh, let me find the tutorial for you. It's fairly easy, just a heckin' a lot of work.
Hi guys.
Okay. Here we go. Wave, hello! This art looks amazing. Island of black in endless sea of white really speaks to you. What? Thanks. Welcome in, Wave. Why does that hat look like a wormhole when under the camera? It is. It will suck your soul in. Give me your soul. Does it look like the Uzumaki like spiral? Is it Uzumaki? Junji Ito? If I have time, I will add like a band here, but I don't think it really matters. I was hoping what I ordered from Temu for my other hat will show up today, so I can like fix my other hat and also fix. I'll keep bows around it. Nah, too much work. I'm lazy. This is the extent of my willingness to make things. I'll make it the bare minimum, and then we're gonna stop there. Make rat plushies, but I can just buy rat plushies. So basically, I don't like making things you can buy because I'm ultimately extremely lazy. I only make things when I can't find them or when it's like super expensive. Like this hat, I can't find anything with a big enough brim and that isn't like outrageously expensive and annoying to ship. Still very pretty. Thank you, thank you. I felt really cool wearing it. Doesn't buy things I can make. Lazy. Wait, did I say that wrong? I meant it the other way. I don't make things I can buy easily. You can sell it later. It goes with my brand. No, I will have to like make it so nice, and it's not worth for me to sell it. It takes so long to make one. Like, even if I had it all figured out, it will still take me a day. I'm not sure why I'm hand lining the bottom of this. Because it's enjoyable? True. I say I don't like panel lining, but it is a little bit cathartic. Therapeutic. But you know, after all this, I'm gonna have to water slide. I'm hoping I'll finish this like fast enough so I can play some Mystria. Or something. I haven't gamed in a few days because I've been just like busy doing pre-vacation tidying up, I guess. Like making this hat and cleaning. Wait, how many other people clean before they go on vacation? I don't know why I do this, but I always do. And I enter like semi-deep clean mode. Obviously not this time because I started really late, but sometimes I'm like deep clean my kitchen or some shit. Like, why? Why do I do this? But I can't be the only one. So you don't have to clean when you come back. You do the same thing. Yeah, it just feels really good when you come back and you're tired, but your house is clean and you're like, oh, at least the place is clean and I can shower and feel clean and stuff and just like flop down in my clean bed and just pass out. Your house is always a mess because you lay everything out to find things you need for the trip. Yeah, it's one thing between messy, where everything stuff is everywhere, and clean. Like, I have stuff everywhere, but it's clean. I clean it. I move stuff out of the way, clean it, and move stuff back. When you're about to go, you clean the mess, and when you come back, you won't have much work. Yeah. And your house will smell... Well, it doesn't smell bad. I don't want to say it smells nice, because a house that hasn't been lived in for a while, like for long trips, will always smell kind of weird. Just because I guess like you haven't aired it out. Yeah, I was cleaning all day. My bathroom is clean, my bedroom's clean. That's my kitchen's clean. That's pretty much it. Everywhere else is dirty. Like here, this room is dirty. I was like, fuck it. The living room's dirty. I was like, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I can only do so much. Low-key sounds peaceful. Yeah. I feel like if I want to do something, I need to just visit my friends or something. Just go away for the weekend. And then I'll like be so motivated to clean the 2 days leading up to it. Everything will be so nice. I was actually looking for clothes to take with me for the trip. And I realized I have like no cute summer dresses and stuff. Like if I were to go to a sit-down dinner at a resort type of dress, I have nothing that I can wear. Because I don't normally dress like that. So, and I had this problem last time I went. So my bestie's like, can you please just get something? Because I was freaking out last time I went on. Shopping spree? Yeah, this summer I'll probably hit up the thrift store, the secondhand stores rather, and see what I can get. Hobie, hello! It's been a while. How are you? Slayton! Oh my god, you survived the snow! I'm amazed. You got out. How are you? I thought you were gonna be there forever. Just buried for life. Talking about thrifting or shopping? Both. I am going to Mexico. And I realized I don't have any cute like dresses to wear for dinners and stuff. Because I don't normally dress like that. Like none of my clothes are like resort like casual summer vacation vibes. So, and like the last time I went to the resort with the girls, I was like freaking out over the same problem. So my bestie was like, "Hey, just get something. Just please get something this summer." I was like, "Okay, okay, girl, I'll do it. I'll do it for you, girl." Yeah. So, but I like thrifting. We're not really. I like secondhand shopping. I don't care if it's thrift or if it's like consignment sales or whatever it is. It's fine. So yeah, so that's what I'll do. You're only stuck for 5 minutes. You mean 5 years? Doesn't change that we now have to deal with 40+ inches of snow. That's fucking rough, man. Usually go to Marshalls or TJ Maxx since they are the closest. Yeah, I'll go to Marshalls. You want to go too? Never been to Goodwill? We have some consignment stores as well. And I hear like Hollister's decent. Obviously there's Shein. I might do Shein. I don't normally like buying cheapy polyester shit, but I just need like 1 or 2 dresses to wear for specific occasions, like at most once a year. So I don't really care. I'll just like wear the same dress over and over again for a couple years. You know what I mean? Had free lunch today. Yo, let's go. How goes the water slides? I haven't started. I'm like stalling. I'm just panel lining right now. Panel lining parts that no one's gonna see, like the underside of the skirt. But I don't want a water slide. I don't like water slides. The worst. Oh, you got any snow? You had some, but yeah, we have a lot of snow. I'm in Canada, remember? Lots of snow. They are melting though, so the roads are really clear and stuff, so that's not bad. AliExpress is good. Yeah, I don't trust the dresses. I feel like they're all polyester. Same thing with Shein actually, but Shein has a little bit of cotton on it. Mexico, want to go for the street foods? Yo, I'm just going to a resort and I don't think we're leaving the resort. It's a girls trip. I think the last time we were there for like 3 days. It was very short and we did not leave the resort. This time I also think we're not leaving the resort, which is probably... I got the girls like hooked onto workout classes while I was there. Like, while we were there. Oh, I have panel lining on my mouse now. So this time we'll be doing a lot of workout classes as well, most likely. Hello chat. There we go. You got this dress from Ali and sparkly and pretty. Ooh, nice. That's cute. I got some good stuff off Ali. I got a really cute little sweater from AliExpress. And actually, no, not Ali, Temu. Since Temu showed up, I stopped buying from Ali. Ali has some good stuff. But Temu has the more stuff. So I've been just mostly buying from. You love Temu? Yeah. But then like now that I'm on Taobao, like Taobao is like taking over my life. Although some things are harder to find on Taobao. like bikini sets are not possible because Chinese people don't wear bikini sets, I guess. Really, really cute one pieces, I'll say that. Taobao, Taobao, Katsuki. It's a Chinese e-commerce size. Mekari? Kana. Such an update. Mekari is the closest comparison to what Taobao is. Taobao is kind of like a weird eBay, Etsy, Mekari, Rakuten. Yeah, you know Japanese Mekari? How long does this take for shipping? It depends if you're getting it flown in. But yes, hello LPC, welcome in. Panel lining, yeah, I'm stalling. I don't want a water slide. So I'm panel lining stuff that doesn't even matter. Not this, but I panel line the underside. Etsy be scamming a lot of them from AliExpress. Yeah, well, it's... The reason I say it's similar to Etsy is because a lot of the people on there, the vendors, are considered indie. Because it's just easy for them to be like, while they're so close to the manufacturers and with such a robust like e-commerce excuse me, situation, for them to do like small batch products and to also rip each other off. Should be crazy over there. But yeah. Taobao is not for foreigners. If you are not in China and you're purchasing from Taobao, Neon recommends that people use agents to buy from it. I think it's possible to not use an agent because I can buy it without an agent. But then again, I can read like 50% of the Chinese on there. And I don't know what the situation is for everybody else. But then Neon also uses the web thing. Use the app. Taobao web situation is very strange. Use the app, and the app has like an English interface on it. And that one will help you figure out the shipping, I think. I use a Chinese one on there though. I use Chinese and then I use my iPad on Google Translate and translate it from there. It's like really convoluted, but it's the best way to search, in my opinion. Sold as handmade for 100, but that's $5 on Ali. Yeah. Understandable, you don't trust. Just add it? Yeah. Try Taobao. Like, I can show you all the things I bought from Taobao, Shadow. I bought so much shit. And they're, like, really affordable. Even, I think, for the folks in the States with tariffs... I think you have no tariffs anymore. I don't know. Even with tariffs and shipping, it's fairly cheap. Like, I got a lot of leather goods. For cheap or comparable prices. They're never going to be... Well, I don't want to say they're never going to be more, but it's just better, in my opinion. More interesting styles. Quality is pretty much similar, unless you're buying like major, like expensive shit brands, high quality handmade goods, like artisan goods here. Then Taobao is probably the best bet because Taobao has like a range of quality, just whatever you're willing to pay, because there are things that are like thousands of dollars on there, clothing that's thousands of dollars, and like hundreds of reviews. Like, there is really good stuff on there if you're willing to pay the money. So it has like the gamut of prices and quality, just everything goes on there, which is nice. For like a foreign buyer though, it's risky because you can't return. Like, it's not that sellers won't take it, it's that like only domestic, they will only cover return shipping for domestic shipping, and you have a certain amount of time to do the returns. But with international shipping mixed in, you will not be eligible to make returns. So you just have to, that's why I've been hesitating on the really expensive shit, because I can't. You just have to be ready to lose that if you're not happy with the product. That's the only downside as international. But it's not like, it's not the seller's fault at all. Yeah, you don't buy from those places. Do you learn that if something's cheap, then it's too good to be true? Yeah, cheap in price. Although, like, take the Taobao prices with a grain of salt. They're cheap. Sometimes it's because they're just that much closer to the manufacturing, and there's no middleman. Like, they are the people ordering from the manufacturer, and they're selling it. So less people between you and the product. But yeah. As long as you take the price into account in terms of like quality and stuff, I think it's pretty good there on Taobao. Like my rat. You've seen my rat, right? My rat was like, I looked it up recently. My rat was $8. $8! And I had this like giant dragon. The dragon's head was this big. Like the plushie was bigger than like a 2-year-old. That one was $25. Plus some shipping, I think. I owe full money. That's why you don't buy from those sites. You had a friend who bought something from Temu thinking he was getting a great deal on a sofa set. Was it a miniature sofa? Meet, hello! Welcome in. Honestly, do you know what I'm planning on doing? I'm planning on going to China to buy furniture. Because Bunko was there doing... He was looking at construction materials because he's a structural engineer. And he's like doing a lot of renos for clients. But he was also looking at furniture. He's like, yeah, like they'll accept individual buyers. As long as you show up, they'll help you figure out the shipping. But they don't sell online. So you just have to, you just have to go. But I was like, yeah, I'll go. I need a sofa and a desk and 2 chairs and a whole bunch of other stuff. Just a lot more like really interesting stuff. Cheems! Oh my gosh, hello, Borb. How are you? Oh yeah, everyone coming in, let me show you. I want to show off. I made this hat. You have seen the hat. How's the build going? Pretty good. We're making our way through the panel lining pretty quickly. Because of this, I really like this. But what's coming up next is water slides. And I'm not looking forward to that. Ew. All right. Let's do all the gray stuff. What is this? Oh, I think this one right. Very cool hat. Yeah, I made it out of Walmart placemats. The best. Took me so long though because I couldn't figure it out. I might make another one because it was so much fun and I think it's really cool. But only if I get a good wear out of the hat. Otherwise, I'm not spending that much time of my life. Yeah, exactly like that. But the picture shows people sitting on it. Even warned them it was a scam. They didn't listen. He stole his old sofa. It's like I've seen like people TikTok and reviews on them. That's crazy. I think people have just unrealistic expectations when it comes to like certain pricing. Like some things are just like, there's no way. You finished your first waifu kit today? A Kotobukiya, Megalomaria. Peridot. Peridot? Nice. I've been really traumatized by the frame arms girl that I built. Like, it was a good build, but the plastic was really brutal. And there was like way too many pieces. And I was so overwhelmed and like stressed out by it. Your kit wasn't like that, right? Like, it just came with a runner with like 5 billion pieces, but you only need like 2 of them. Jochi! Hello. I am stalling. I don't want a water slide. What you built? Nipako. Frame arms girl. The God Hand girl. The gift from Neon. It was a fun build. I always wanted to build a frame arms girl. But that one was, frankly, traumatizing. I never want to touch frame arms ever again. You've been scammed? You never buy anything from business online that have origins in China? Ooh. There's a lot of things you won't be able to buy then. You got scammed once, but that was on you. If you look at the pictures closer, you would have seen a scam. I've been pretty lucky, I guess. A lot of things that didn't work out, or because like sizing was very accurate on them, but I wasn't sure where I was. But that's how you buy, like, that's how online shopping for clothing really is. You're just never sure about sizing. I am not doing fingers. No, we're not doing hands. We're done. Okay, fuck this shit. Is this the commission or personal? This? Neither. I mean, I guess you can say it's a commission. I build other people's backlogs because I don't want to buy kits that I don't keep. And I do not keep. Blah. Wasn't you who got scammed? It was your friend. They were the idiot. It was fun. The kit is dark gray with fluorescent green. They give the option of fluorescent pink instead. Ooh, pink is good. Your friend got the bait and switch? Mm-hmm. I don't think this part makes a difference. I will probably subhandline everything. Ooh, that's a lot. Oopsies. Do you guys watch movies on flights? The reason I'm asking is suddenly thinking about my flight. On my trip back from Japan, there were some really good movies, like a lot of movies to choose from. And I rewatched Harry Potter. Who was lucky? George, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah. I feel like with all the noise, because I don't have noise canceling, and like it's just the screen is small. There's so much, like it's not an ideal place to be watching a movie for the first time. So I just never watch a movie for the first time. And then there are not many movies I want to rewatch. So I just never watch anything. You're always lucky? Yeah. Gotta pass some time somehow. I am very good at sleeping. I will literally just go to sleep and then... Yo, freaking the entire trip back from Japan, I sat in my chair and did not get up. And I was alternating between sleeping and reading my downloaded fanfics from AO3. Yep, it was really good. A little screen's not designed for movies. Yeah, the body's rectangular. Yes. I'm a cat. Yep. 7 streams. Thank you, George.
The body is round.
Ooh, Sheems. Go back to YouTube. Yeah!
And this is why you need fixed focus on a camera, not auto.
Why? If I do fix, I'll have to change everything every time. Focus on my hand. My hand. There you go. You refocus every time I take ink, like here? Yeah. Because my lens is fixed focus, so it has to be auto. If that makes any sense, I can't adjust it. Yeah, girl ain't got the money for a better lens. €500? Did you get a lens that was €500? Cheapest? Yeah. Oh, things be so expensive. That's why it's totally fine to stream with a webcam. You managed to save a third of your income. Nice, with a bit of hungriness and less sugar consuming, which is a good bit. New easel. Nice. Nice. What am I gonna save up for? Well, all the Twitch payouts I'm gonna save for a new lighting system. So hopefully I'll get it by the end of this year. Or early next year. Because I don't like this light. Basically, you have no light if I raise my hand. Well, actually, you still have some light. But I can't see anything if I lift things up. Because it's backlit. So I need something on this side as well. But yeah, I need a new lighting system. Hopefully I'll be able to afford that by the end of this year. Okay, I think the gray is done. Yeah.
Do small rats on your nails.
For fun? How am I gonna do a small rat on my nail? Let me see. Like rat? Like that? I can do that. I'll just use a Gundam marker. Terrible for you. Oh god. Almost at 1K? Yeah! 1K followers on Twitch. Where am I at on YouTube? Same thing. 400-ish. I think the nail salons can do this for you. I will not go to a nail salon. That's so why would I spend money on a nail salon when I'm saving money to do other stuff? No, no, no. No, 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 no. That's so silly. Oh my god. It's almost time for the water slides. I don't want it. Just drop off the kid at Joe's, con him into doing it. I mean, I could just return it to Fua and be like, I'm not doing no water slides. Who do you think I am, a schmuck? And he'll say yes. But I will do the water slides. It's fine. It's fine. It's all part of the journey. It's all part of the process. All right. I need a fat Q-tip. And the tweezers. I think the hands won't need any water sliding. What?
Mods, add a smack tag, please.
No. What is a schmack tag? No more tags. In fact, I think I would delete all the weird ones. Oh, I'm gonna delete all of them. Schmuck? Alright, so let me go get a fat Q-tip, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, something is definitely causing the static. Ugh. The brushes? Okay. Let us do stickers. I mean, water slides. Oh god. Okay. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is, let's see. I don't think any actually goes on the hands. So all the hands will go in the box. I don't like the water slide thing. Christopher Farewell, welcome in. Because it's just like pointing at things and it's hard to tell what it's pointing at. I don't like this part. It's so unclear. It's really frustrating. How are you doing, Farewell? I'm starting on my despised last part. Do I need scissors? Water park slides? No. Water slide decals. I freaking hate them. Thank you for the lurk, Yari. I'm gonna get scissors. I may as well, you know what? I'm gonna just do an ad break and then go to the bathroom as well. Give me a quick sec. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. I guess we'll tackle the easiest ones first. The weapons and then the legs. That's easy to see. Ow. Just poked myself. So it says 17 goes right here. Right there. How the fuck do I get it out? Okay. Okay, 17. There is 2 of them. I guess it doesn't matter. Lots of weeding. Yeah. It's just like the way they've done it, it just like points little numbers and then have arrows. And I'm like, this is so hard to see where they all go. Why can't you have like more diagrams? Give me 2 pages. This is so fucked up. Anyways, I am Malden. Yeah, it's tiny. That's why I'm doing all the easier ones first. Break out the monocle? Yo, I'm gonna have to like attach a jewelry loop to this shit or something. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. That's one. Ugh. Have I gotten used to being home again? Yeah. And guess what? I'm leaving for Mexico tomorrow. I'm going on a girls' trip. So there will be no stream on Thursday. Yeah. Spending all the money. All the money I don't have. Spend it all on this trip. Okay. So I've learned that I'm just gonna nudge it into place and leave it. Like I'm not even gonna dab it dry. I mean, I've been using this to poke it into position, and it's absorbing all the liquid, and that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it. Spontaneous or planned? Planned. I planned it like a while back. Basically the girls wanted to go on this trip and I was like, should I? I'm just back from Japan. I don't think it's a good idea. I've spent a lot of money on Japan, blah blah. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have serious FOMO if the girls go and I'm not there. So I will go and I will just like, I don't know, save lots, work lots for the rest of the year or some shit. So yeah. You hope I have a fun trip? Yeah. I hope it'll be good. Nice and calm, at least. No dying, you know? That will be very much ideal. No cartels, please. Leave me alone. I'm just a simple girl. Normal. Can't miss out? Yeah, saving smart. It like the airline said when I called in, be like, can I cancel? They're like, well, the situation is pretty calm there. So if you cancel, it'll be by whatever policies that, you know, it regularly applies. It's not like an extraordinary circumstance. I'm like, okay. So we're going on this trip. No, stop turning. I don't want you to turn. At least one explosion? Yeah. It'll be like a movie set. I told my girls, they were like stressed out. I told my girls, I was like, whoa, if anything does happen, it'll be a experience of a lifetime. And they're like, I don't want it. What you mean? At least you won't have to deal with story high. Snow? Yeah. I'll only deal with pending civil war. No. A movie set. I'll just think of it as a movie set. Think positive. Why is it sticking to me? I'm not sure this got soaked enough. A little worrisome. On the real mobile suit? I think it's moving. It's just so weird that like these water slides, they feel like they're almost too dry when they come off, even though they're soaked. So it's kind of just like they're just like they're off the paper, but they're not sticking to the plastic. That's like the sense I'm getting. My mouse, it's Xtrfy, XTRFY, Zeiss Rail. ZY? Oh, XY's rail. No, ZY's rail. I really like this mouse. It's still in production too. Shocking. Do you have any water decal setter? I do not. Welcome back, George. I know when I was in Jang's stream, he mentioned that he has a little bit of like white glue. And vinegar to make it stick. Tamiya Mark Fit or Mr. Mark Setter? I don't have anything. Honestly, if I end up doing a lot more water slides, maybe I'll get some white glue, like Elmer's glue. And I'll try what Jang does. Which is like, I think he puts quite a bit in there because his like water is murky. But he also has it heated on a little like coffee warmer situation. Oh!
Hidden cat.
What? What, George? Joe should have some marker setter and softener. Yeah, but I don't know, like, do I really need it? I think so, actually. You know what? Like, look, it's dry and it's coming off. That's, oh my god, that's just actually really annoying. Drink some water. Now I'm wondering if I should continue or not. They're really not staying on very well. Jananju, hello. What is I guess, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go on Amazon and add some white glue to my thing. Elmer's white glue, the smallest one. Oh, holy. No, I just want the smallest one. Alright. Any sewing machine needle? 10. Yeah, I'll do this one as well. Yeah, making this hat really killed my needles. I went through 2 of them. Get a soak. You can let them soak a little longer. Let me find a marker setter softer for you. I think it's fine because I'm just gonna use Jang's thing. I don't want too many specialized tools. And the reason I want white glue is because I also want to make cold porcelain and make like little figures. But yeah. What you need a big... I need a big surface around it. Oh, for clear varnish? I mean, what I could do right now is to use hairspray on this. But I think that would ruin the whole thing, wouldn't it? Let me see if the other ones are moving. Kind of scary. Yeah, just this one is moving. Should I just float it? Is there a sticky side and a non-sticky side? I'm so worried it's gonna like just dissolve. Yeah, I'm really worried it's just gonna dissolve if I like wet it for too long. Let me message Fua. All right, I'm gonna leave the water slides for now. Because I don't want them to come off and lose them, you know? Like, this one is very precarious. I'm so worried for it. Oh, I want to check, but maybe I'll leave it for a little longer. Okay, so that means we're done! Yay! I am free! Free from the water slides. Maybe that's why I hate water slides, because they're just so weird. Yeah, this is like, this one is, I don't know how to fix this. Because now that it's coming off, like for sure it will get lost. Yay, my incompetence has freed me from this task. Oh my god. But I don't know what to do with this piece. Love it. Love that for myself. Since I'm done early, should I game? Or should I just end stream and then go like do more cleaning? My pre-vacation clean. I'm gonna start tidying up though. When is my flight? Tomorrow. I plan on sleeping in and then having a lazy, like slow start and then slowly making my way over to the airport. Probably will be able to do some basic tidying up, but no cleaning. Well, I got most of the cleaning stuff I need to do done, but there are some things I wanted to do that isn't like important at all. Yeah, in the afternoon. So I had to be at the airport like 11, 12-ish. All right, he says don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, it stayed. No, did not stay. Yeah, I hate this. I need stickers. Give me stickers. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with it. Then it would have stayed. Okay. Time to pack it up. But what do you guys think? Should I game or just end? Hi, William. Hello. Did you miss anything? Not much. I finished panel lining and I started water slide decals, but they keep coming off. And I think I need like a setter. Well, LPC was saying I need a setter and softer. But I did just add some white glue into my Amazon shopping cart. Because I did see Jang, who's another builder, use like a homebrew that he really likes. He was like advocating for it. So yeah. What game was I thinking of? Fields of Mystria got an update recently, so I kind of want to play that. If energy, game. Yeah, I want a game. So Field of Mystria is a cozy game. Farming game, I guess. Kind of like Stardew. And then I've been also playing a lot of Core Keeper. And that's also good. And I haven't, oh my gosh, I haven't played Where Winds Meet since like a couple days before Japan. So it's been like a few weeks. I was actually thinking of like stopping for good because it was eating a bit of my time. Like I was just like addicted to going into it. Marudofu. A water slide's that bad minus the extra small decals. Honestly, I don't like them, but I think it's because I'm missing tools. Because like, so right now I'm actually stopping because apparently I need some kind of setter to make them stay. Like I put 4 pieces on. 3 of them are staying, but 1 is not. 1 keeps coming off. And like, unlike stickers, they're not inherently like sticky. So they're just coming off, and like, anyways, they're frustrating because they keep coming off. Nothing stays, and they're teeny tiny. Do I have top coat? I don't have anything. So this is not my kit. The owner, I messaged the owner, and the owner's like, it's okay. I'll do the rest myself. But I did order. I'm ordering some white glue because I saw another builder. Bye Shadowbug. Thank you so much for stopping by. I saw another builder saying he uses a homebrew, like a home concoction of white glue and vinegar in like warm water that he keeps hot on his table with a little coffee warmer. Yeah, so that's what he used for his... Let me see if he's streaming right now. His name is Jang, the Jang. Yeah, he's streaming. He's a builder. He builds not just Plamo. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Let me give him a shout out. Yeah, and he's mostly a brick builder, but he also does like model kits as well. And he paints and he weathers really nicely. Oh my god, his weathering is so good. I really recommend him. But yeah, he has a homebrew. I'm probably gonna pop into his stream sometime to like ask. But I like right now I'm packing up because I can't make the freaking water slides stay. I'm actually so mad. Because they're so teeny tiny and they won't stay. They just won't stay. That's why they're my enemy, by the way. But yeah, I'm now a fluffy cat. Thanks. You first found him on YouTube. Yeah, he's a YouTuber first. You were gonna say it'd probably just save you a headache if you get mark setter or a top coat. Yeah, I'll either get that or I'll do the homebrew. But this is only my second time doing water slides. The first time was worse because I really thought I was getting stickers. I was really excited to sticker. I love stickering, okay? I'm a sticker girly. And then halfway through me trying to peel off the sticker and people were like, you know those are water slides, right? I'm like, what? So I had a really bad time the first time because they were surprise water slides, essentially. I was so excited. I was just like disappointed they were not stickers when I was expecting stickers. I didn't know. But this time I went and like I knew I was about to water slide. I spent what, like the past 2 hours just panel lining everything I could so I can stall for time. And now because they're not staying, I messaged the owner, and the owner's like, it's fine. I'll do the sliders, the water slides. But yeah, I'll get either a setter, or I'll get some glue to put in the water to make it a little stickier. I don't know what the vinegar's for. Just raid into his channel. Yeah, if I'm ending stream, I'll do that. But I think I'll game for a little bit and hang out. Do you have a Hobby Lobby store? I do not. I am Canadian. There are no Hobby Lobbies here. And you're like, that's where the problem is. The problem is that you're a Canadian. Unfortunately. But I did add it to my Amazon cart. Online stores, yeah. For the Mark Setter, right? It's fine. The owner is probably, the owner owns the store, so I'm gonna just get some stuff from him if I need to. But this one is coming off. Oh, I don't want to touch it, but I want to make sure it stays. I low-key wanna hairspray it. I low-key want to hairspray it to make sure it stays. Ooh, there's some nub marks on that. My fluffy cat looks like a Cthulhu? Really? That's like so compliment of the century. Tofu, do you like water slides? Once you get set a water slide, you have to leave it alone, treat it like it's paint curing. Yeah, I mean, I left it, and then I touched it, and it moved, and I'm like, oh. Basically, I have trouble telling how long to soak it for. I think what's happening is that I'm not soaking it long enough. And then once it starts moving, then I have no way of remedying it. But I'm also scared of it just disappearing into the water if I leave it for too long. Like if I hold a piece of paper and dunk it in there and I leave it for too long, the whole thing would just come off. And I'm like, oh, I gotta pick up the slides now. If you have the choice between water slides and dry transfers, you use the slides. Really? I like stickers. I really like stickers. But I think that's because I'm a sticker girly. Looks like a cosmic being, yet so adorable. Thank you, thank you. I think a lot of builders prefer slides, the water slides, which is a mystery to me. I guess I'll just have to really experience it. You know what I mean? Like, I probably am not... But on the other hand, I'm like, stickers work like immediately out of the box. But water slides, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta get all these like extra things to make it stay. Like, that's so annoying. Right? That's my opinion. Maybe overall, like, they're better, but it's just like so much extra stuff you gotta do. And that is just like, why can't it just work? Why do I have to do all this other things to make it work? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end the build and I'm gonna move on to gaming, or we can just chat. We'll just stare at this because I'm too scared to touch it, and then we'll chat. With water slides, you soak it in water like what you have now, set it on paper towel and just nudge it a little after see if it starts moving. Yeah, but this one I could tell it was gonna move because it felt really strange when I put it on. Like, I can like sort of sense it after the entire other kit. Have a good night, Chatterbug. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, like I had it here. Like this is long enough, right? I can poke it now. You've been here a while. It's fucking moving! Yeah. Yeah, I think this one's gonna get lost. It's gonna disappear as soon as I put it in the box. It's gonna puff up. Do not touch it after you're satisfied with the initial placement. Yeah, but like, how do I know if it stayed? Like all the other ones, basically once it's in place, I kind of like touch it a little bit to see if it stayed. But I guess not. Don't touch it at all. Leave it overnight. Oh god. Oh god. Let me just get it nice and wet. And we'll just leave it. Alright, I guess we're just gonna watch paint dry. We're just gonna watch water slide decal set. This is the rest of the stream now. Bro. Alright, I'm getting that. I'm getting the glue and my needles, my sewing needles. So I used up 2 needles making my hat today. Sorry, my experience kind of sucked. I'm sure it will get better. It's just like a tool situation. Yeah. Because when I first started doing panel lining, I also hated it. But that was because I was using markers. Like the guy who I'm building for gave me like markers to use. And I was like, I don't like these. I don't like them at all. It's so tedious. It's so annoying. I fucking hate it. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I complain a lot. I bitch a lot. And then he was like, fine, I'll get you the freaking washes. And he got me this. And I now really like panel lining. I don't like that this is really big. If I could, I would get a small, like a brush. Because this is like really fat. This thing. But yeah, I really like using this. So I'm requesting for more colors. By here, like one of my mods is also a builder. Actually, a lot of my mods are builders. But he was saying that he just makes his own with acrylic paint. So I might do that once I have something. Trust in the process. Yeah, because he was telling me about using like neon, like super bright blue, or was it bright green? Oh, purple, he said, to panel line white, and it looked really good. I was like, whoa, that sounds so cool. You can do all sorts of like fancy colors. Like for the giant ass, I could have used like green. Something like a blue-green color, you know? To panel line the white. I think that would have been sick. Just like a little hint. So yeah, I want to explore that eventually. Mixing my own acrylic washes for panel line. Can I touch this now? Ah! Okay. Man, I have so many items sitting in my cart that my cart is now very expensive. And that makes me not want to purchase things. But the reason... But like, I just like, things are just sitting in my cart. Things I want, but like, aren't super necessary, like essential oils. Like I want a lavender oil. Anyways, so my cart is now very expensive, and now I really don't want to buy anything. I just like my cart will just get bigger from here. Ah! Thank you for the follow, Tofu. I hope you enjoy the content here. I not only build, I do game as well. Yeah, just let you know, I'm not just a builder. In fact, I don't actually consider myself a builder because I suck. I feel like most of the time when I build, it's like I'm chatting. I'm a just chatting streamer, and my fidget toys are model kits. It helps that like what are words? Oh, it helps that I have a friend who has a huge backlog, so I just constantly build. I think the next one will be my Calibarn though. I'm going back. That's the kit that I own, and I want to build it and get rid of it really quickly. I don't want it in my house anymore. It's taking up space. It's not a very big box, but it's taking up space. It needs to go. I need to build it and send it on its way. Cannot steal. Plamo Gunpla, the greatest stress relievers and fidget toys. Yeah, for reals. And that's the thing with these things. Like I don't keep them or display them, which I think a lot of builders will display. I don't. No, I just want to put them together. It's very cathartic. What do you do with the boxes of the kits I finish? Okay, so when the kits are mine, usually when I buy my own, they're HGs, and I give them to a friend of mine who, Joe Art Inferno. He does HG kit bashes. So he collects all sorts of HGs and he'll like make whatever he wants with them. And then for these kits that I'm building now, they don't belong to me. So I give them back to the owner after. I build somebody else's backlog, which is a win-win situation for me. I get to build and I don't have to worry about buying them, so they're free. And I don't have to worry about display/storage. Yeah, I understand I'm in a unique situation here. Not everybody has a friend with like hundreds of kits in a backlog. But if you could, you know, offer yourself as a builder, then you get to build and you don't have to worry about storage or display or cleaning them. That's great. I should at least take pictures. Yo, I'm so bad. No. He can take the pictures. He'll like, I don't know. He can pretend he built it or something. He would just blame all the mistakes on me or some shit. No, I don't want to take pictures. Then I have to do lighting. I have to do set dressing, you know, all that stuff. That's so much work. I'm lazy. I just want to like do the fidget shit and just be done with it, you know? Do you take pictures of your build? Absolutely, but you don't always need fancy lighting. That's true. I did take pictures of the ones I built like they were mine. Sort of. But yeah, normally, like, honestly, when I finish building, they're not even together. I actually, because I return them like this, they're easier to transport when they're in pieces. I actually just never put them together. So I think that's why I don't take pictures. Because once you put them together, it's really hard to yank them apart. So I don't do it. They're just always in pieces. Yeah, so easy. I don't even have to put it all the way together. I can slack off, you know? The best. I love it because when you, especially when you build for other people, and you're like, but like you're not taking it as a commission, right? You're not like, it's not a gig. So then you can be like, this part is too hard. I don't want to build it. You can build it yourself. And they can't say anything. Pro tips right here. You can just avoid all the things you don't want to do. The cat likes the easy route. Doesn't everybody? I was building whatchamacallit, the PG Wing Zero Endless Waltz, and that thing has like the worst wings. I thought the wings were gonna be like super sexy, super nice. No, they're not. They're so annoying. And I was like, fuck this kid. And I just gave it back. I was like, no, I'm not touching the wings. And he was like, I was hoping you would do the... I was like, nope, not the wings. I'll do everything else but the wings. So I did not build the wings. But that kit, I hated it. I hate that PG. I normally like PGs. I really like the wiring inside PGs, but I did not like that one. It was whoa. The MGSD is a lot better. Ooh. But then that means I either have to find somebody who owns it or actually buy it myself, which I don't want to do. Ooh, hold on. The girls trip. Oh, people who are just popping in. I'm leaving tomorrow on a girls trip, and sorry, the girls are chatting right now. I just want to know what's happening. One girl has way too much stuff. What are you guys bringing for shoes? Such a girls chat. Dresses and beachwear. Ooh. Yeah, they're just talking about shoes. I'm excited to go on my trip. You know what? Maybe I will end early today and then just game offline. Mostly because I want to head into... Is Jang still streaming? I want to head into Jang's stream and ask him about his homebrew. The whatchamacallit? The mixture that he uses for his water slides. And I actually want to reconfirm like why he uses that instead of like what you guys are telling me to do, which is the setter. I'm curious why he uses that, because he definitely builds quite a bit. So there must be a specific reason he uses that mix. Probably cheaper in the long run. Maybe cheaper, or it's like he has problem getting it. Like it's not consistent supply or something. Yeah? I just feel like glue and vinegar is just like such a ubiquitous like whatchamacallit, supply to own that you're always gonna have it on hand. You're never gonna really run out, and you can use it for other stuff. So maybe that's why he uses it. Yeah, but I'll ask him for the details. So let's raid Jang, and then we'll ask. We'll ask about this thing. Yari. We're gonna go to Jang. We're gonna end early today. Normally I stream for 4 hours, but today, because I'm done early, we are going. So I could ask a question. Hee. And I won't be streaming on Thursday because I'm on my trip. But I will be back Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. I'll see you guys. Oh yeah, drop me a follow on Twitch, and a sub on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Etc. You know the drill. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week.